Sir interested in?
Sir is very quiet and is very, very smart and does all of the number stuff. So he's not into the fashion stuff as much.
Sir Carter, born on June 13th, 2017, is one of those kids who steps into the world with a golden spotlight. His parents need no introduction.
We just landed in Africa.
At just 6 years old, Sir already has an Instagram fan page and cameos in his mom's music videos. But despite his high-profile lineage, there's little we know about Sir beyond the obvious.
How's your summer this year? Did you have a good summer? Yeah? What'd you do?
Lately, it's been a buzz with discussions about Sir possibly being on the autism spectrum. But what really happened to Beyonce's son? Is he actually autistic? Beyonce runs her household like a well-rehearsed production. Her 3 kids, Blue Ivy, Rumi, and Sir Carter, are growing up in the orbit of one of the world's most famous families. But while her daughters have had plenty of moments in the spotlight, her son Sir remains a mystery to fans, sparking both curiosity and speculation. Blue Ivy, now 12, is making waves of her own. She's not just tagging along anymore. Last month, she stepped into the spotlight with a film debut in Mufasa, The Lion King. The press tour for the film was a mother-daughter affair, with Blue showing off her professionalism and poise. Director Barry Jenkins had nothing but praise.
She did such a beautiful job, and I can't believe how natural she is, and I'm just proud of you. I'm so proud of you, and I can't believe how big and grown up you are, and I'm proud that she's gonna represent so many young brown girls around the world. Nobody's prouder than mommy.
Rumi, at 7, might not be hitting the mic just yet, but she's stealing hearts in her own way.
What does the cat do?
Meow.
What does the cow do? The cow. What does the lion do?
She popped up alongside her mom and sister in Beyonce's Good Morning America interview to promote Mufasa. While Blue handled her lines like a seasoned pro, Rumi made a playful cameo at the end, radiating charm. But what about Sir? The youngest Carter twin, often absent from these public moments, has left fans wondering. Social media comments range from curious to downright concerned. Where's their son? Why don't we see Sir more? The questions keep coming. It's not as though Sir is completely hidden. Beyonce has shared glimpses of him in the past, including an adorable appearance in her 2023 Renaissance tour trailer and throwbacks from when the twins were infants. But his grandmother, Tina Knowles, has offered the clearest insight into Sir's personality. In her words, he's the reserved one, quiet, analytical, and uninterested in the glitz and glam that his sisters seem to thrive in. Tina said, "He does all of the numbers stuff. He's very, very smart." In contrast, Rumi's artistic streak is already blossoming. Tina describes her as an amazing artist, painter, and creator, someone destined to follow in her mom and sister's creative footsteps. On the other hand, Beyonce has been refreshingly candid about the challenges of raising 3 kids, each with their own unique personalities. In an interview with GQ, she described parenting as grounding and fulfilling, but admitted it's no easy feat. She said, "The older they get, the more they become their own individuals with unique needs, hobbies, and social lives. It takes a lot of prayer and patience. If patience is key, Beyonce has mastered it. But Sir is clearly being given space to grow on his own terms." Beyonce has expressed hopes for her son to rise above societal expectations and embrace his full potential. She once said, "I want to create better representations for him, so he is allowed to reach his full potential as a man." The Carter family dynamic played out most vividly at last year's Super Bowl. Photos of Jay-Z with Blue Ivy and Rumi had fans buzzing online. And yet, Sir's absence didn't go unnoticed. Fans on Instagram and Twitter speculated about his whereabouts, with some wondering if the family is intentionally keeping him out of the limelight. Others defended the Carters' decision, pointing out that not every child in a famous family has to embrace public life. Some fans speculate that Sir simply doesn't enjoy the spotlight. Beyonce and Jay-Z are known for fiercely protecting their children's privacy, especially as they grow older. Beyonce has even stated in interviews that maintaining a sense of normalcy for her kids is a top priority. She carefully chooses private schools and limits their exposure to public events. Perhaps Sir's low profile is a reflection of this effort. Unfortunately, the lack of visibility has led to darker speculation. Some fans believe Sir may have medical issues or a developmental condition, such as autism. These rumors stem from Beyonce's difficult pregnancy with the twins. She's been candid about experiencing preeclampsia, a potentially life-threatening condition, during her pregnancy. It required an emergency C-section and reportedly led to complications for one of the twins.
In the beginning, it was so many muscle spasms, and just internally, my body was not connected. My mind was not there. My mind wanted to be with my children. What people don't see is the sacrifice.
Though Beyonce hasn't revealed which twin faced health issues, many assume it was Sir. She opened up about the harrowing complications during her pregnancy. Turns out, preeclampsia made her pregnancy high risk. One of the twins showed signs of distress. The aftermath? A painful recovery and the daunting task of rebuilding her body, muscle by muscle.
I had an extremely difficult pregnancy. I had high blood pressure. I developed toxemia, preeclampsia, and in the womb, one of my baby's heartbeat paused a few times, so I had to get an emergency C-section.
She said, "There were days I thought I'd never be the same." Fans claim to have spotted signs of autism in Sir's brief appearances, citing behaviors like hand flapping and repetitive movements in Beyonce's Renaissance film. While it's invasive to make such assumptions about a child, it hasn't stopped the internet from theorizing. Some have even argued that if Sir does have autism or another condition, Beyonce and Jay-Z should use their platform to raise awareness and promote acceptance. But let's not forget, Beyonce and Jay-Z are master strategists when it comes to controlling their public image. They've always been selective about what they share with the world, and this extends to their children. Blue Ivy's rise to fame has been gradual and carefully managed, while Rumi's appearances are still rare compared to her older sister. It's possible Sir's absence is simply part of this calculated approach. Beyonce has spoken about the importance of boundaries in her personal life. She told GQ, "No amount of money is worth my peace," emphasizing her efforts to protect her family. Jay-Z echoed this sentiment in an interview with Kevin Hart, saying he prioritizes time with his kids above all else. Perhaps they've decided Sir's privacy is non-negotiable. While fans' curiosity is understandable, it's worth considering the ethics of speculating about a child's health or personality. Sir Carter is only 6 years old. He's growing up in an era where every move of a celebrity's child can be dissected online. This kind of scrutiny can be overwhelming, even for adults. For all we know, Sir may grow into the public eye on his own terms, just as Blue Ivy has. It's also possible that Sir's reserved nature simply doesn't lend itself to public appearances. He might be happier away from the cameras, focusing on his own interests. Meanwhile, his sisters thrive in the creative and performative environments that Beyonce and Jay-Z cultivate. Beyonce has also highlighted the importance of exposing her children to different cultures, languages, and experiences. Perhaps Sir is soaking in these lessons away from the cameras, building his own unique path that doesn't involve the spotlight. The mystery around Sir Carter endures because Beyonce and Jay-Z are unparalleled in their ability to maintain privacy in a world obsessed with celebrity culture. They've managed to balance their larger-than-life careers with an intense devotion to their family. If they've chosen to keep Sir out of the limelight, it's likely for a good reason. At the same time, their selective approach invites questions. Why show Blue Ivy and Rumi so often but not Sir? Is it purely a matter of personality, or is there more to the story? For now, only the Carters know the full truth. The speculation about Sir Carter's absence says more about us than it does about him. As fans, we're drawn to the narrative of celebrity families, eager to piece together the puzzle of their private lives. But perhaps the greatest gift we can offer the Carters and Sir is the space to live their lives on their own terms. Whether he's a quiet genius, a budding artist, or simply a kid who prefers Legos to cameras, Sir deserves the same respect and privacy as anyone else. For Sir Carter, his story is just beginning. Whether he grows up to conquer music, business, or simply his favorite video game, one thing's certain: he's got the world watching. The questions surrounding Sir's privacy, his personality, and the whispers of speculation all point to one truth. The Carters know how to keep us talking, but as curious as we may be, perhaps we can learn something from Beyonce and Jay-Z's approach, respecting the pace at which their youngest child grows into his own. What do you think? Is Sir's absence from the spotlight intentional, or is there more to the story? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the lives of the world's most fascinating personalities.